Welcome to Sports News. Nigeria's Aruna Quadri has been named the International Table Tennis Federation ITTF Star Player of the Year at the awards ceremony held in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates today. Quadri claimed 2 awards ahead of players from Asia and Europe to get a standing ovation from the guests that graced the occasion. The world's number 30 ranked player was adjudged the best male player after beating world number 1 China's Zhu Jin and his compatriot Van Zhendong, as well as Portugal's Marcos Freitas. Quadri's crucial winning point against Olympics and world champion Jian Zeki of China at the 2014 ITTF World Cup was also adjudged the best in the star point category. In football, Major League Soccer side in the United States, Los Angeles Galaxy, have confirmed the signing of Liverpool captain Steven Gerrard. Coach Bruce Arena says Gerrard will join the club in July. Although he is delighted with the new move, he says he will not be leaving Liverpool if the club had offered him a contract last summer. The Reds captain was offered a new deal in November, but has opted to end his 25-year Anfield stay. Galaxy president Chris Klein described the Reds captain as the perfect fit. And along tennis, a straight sets win in the mixed doubles rubber saw France defeat Australia 2-1 and maintain their dream to contest a second consecutive final at the Hopman Cup. Alizé Cornet outclassed Casey Delacroix 4-6, 7-5, 6-1 in the women's singles to hand France the lead. Marinko Matsovic drew the Australians level after defeating Benoit Paire in 3 fluctuating sets. It came down to a tight contest between the two nations. Paire eventually prevailed 7-6, 7-5 in the mixed doubles in 1 hour and 26 minutes. Also in tennis, Agnieszka Radwanska and Andy Murray earlier today picked up morale-boosting victories in the Hopman Cup to keep their Australian Open preparations on track. Radwanska took just 65 minutes to defeat Britain's Heather Watson 6-3, 6-1 and continue her winning run in the mixed team event. Murray also dismissed concerns about a shoulder niggle by thumping Poland's Jerzy Janowicz 6-2, 6-4 to continue his build-up in his quest for a maiden Australian Open title. Radwanska and Janowicz then combined to win the deciding mixed doubles match against Murray and Watson to give Poland their 2nd straight win in the 8-team tournament. And that's it on Sports News. The news at 10 continues now with Ijoma.
Well, the governor of Akwa Ibom State, Godswill Akpabio, has endorsed the candidacy of Mr. Udom Emmanuel as the right choice for the next governor of Akwa Ibom State. The outgoing governor announced this at the National Theatre in Lagos, where he presented the People's Democratic Party candidate Udom Emmanuel as the man of the people for Akwa Ibom State and the man the people should vote for in the forthcoming governorship election. Governor Akpabio also seized the opportunity to canvass support for President Goodluck Jonathan in the election. Our correspondent Benga Ashiru reports.
In what looks like a finishing touch to the preparation of the Akwa Ibom's People's Democratic Party for the 2015 governorship poll,
I recognize you.
Supporters of the party gathered at the National Theatre Lagos to show support for the PDP governorship candidate for the Akwa Ibom State, Udom Emmanuel. The outgoing Akwa Ibom governor, Godswill Akpabio, stepped forward to present to the people the man he thinks is capable of leading the people of Akwa Ibom in what he calls a continuity project.
I have picked the right product, the correct product, and I'm taking it to the market at the correct time. And that is why Udom is correct.
In a quick sequence, Emmanuel Udom steps to the podium to assure the people of his capabilities.
And want to assure you that at this next level of sustainable development, we'll start with human capacity. We've looked at a foundation has been led with free and compulsory education at that basic level. How do we take it off from there? We'll start looking into how do we enhance on quality. I keep saying so. You cannot build something and go to sleep. Competition will take you out. Today, if you look at Samsung, Sony, and the rest of them with superpowers on electronics, Samsung woke up overnight. They wanted to excite the whole world. They brought out a curved TV. Excellent technology through research and innovations. We are going to say that at the next phase, we'll look at how do we enhance quality. We'll try as much as practicable to make sure that teachers, even right from primary school, are well trained and well exposed.
The event ends in a lively mood. Perhaps the promises from Emmanuel Udom's manifesto has given the people here a reason to cheer. Benga Ashiru reporting for Channels Television News.
Well, over now to the foreign scene, where gunmen have shot dead 12 people at the Paris office of the French satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo in an apparent militant Islamist attack. The French President François Hollande believes the massacre of the people was a terror attack of exceptional barbarity. 4 of the magazine's well-known cartoonists, including its editor, were among those killed, as well as 2 police officers. Here's Cynthia Are with more.
Well, thanks a lot. At least 2 masked attackers opened fire with assault rifles in the office and exchanged shots with police in the streets outside before escaping by car. The gunmen shouted, "We have avenged the Prophet Muhammad," and that's according to witnesses. President François Hollande said there was no doubt it had been a terrorist attack of exceptional barbarity. Also today, at least 35 people have been killed and 68 others injured by a car bomb blast outside a police academy in Yemen's capital. The vehicle exploded beside dozens of cadets and people standing in line to enroll at the academy. Then the economy and EU reforms are expected to be the focus of talks between David Cameron and the German Chancellor Angela Merkel in Downing Street. Security issues, including counterterrorism and the response to the Ebola epidemic, are likely to be discussed as part of Germany's presidency of the G7. Finally, a trial of a potential drug to treat Ebola has started at a Médecins Sans Frontières center in Liberia. The antiviral is being tested on Ebola patients on a voluntary basis. People who do not consent to it receive standard care. And that's the Foreign News Wrap-Up. It's back to you now.
Thanks a lot, Cynthia. And the main news again. President Goodluck Jonathan has ordered INEC to ensure 100% distribution of permanent voters' cards before the general elections next month. The All Progressives Congress has held presidential rallies in Calabar and Warri, with General Muhammadu Buhari promising total commitment to service if elected. And Queen Elizabeth II has sent condolences to French President François Hollande following a deadly attack at a Paris magazine. Well, that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Bonyato. Do have a good night.